Gentlemen, this is the Majors Group stand. We are importing ingredients for ice cream, machinery, displays, everything for the frozen dessert. Today we will do a GPS class, that is a Gelato professional skill. We will give you an introduction about gelato. What is gelato? What's the difference between gelato, ice cream and other frozen desserts? Mainly ice cream and gelato. So where we start? We start from the fact that ice cream itself, let's say, started being produced in the Roman Empire. So they start. It was just a mix of fruits, like a puree with ice. So it was more like a kind of slushy. And it was pretty famous in that period. Then, with the, let's say, the evolution of the technology, we arrive at this kind of machine with a constant refrigeration thanks to glycol or gas. So what's in the ice cream or gelato? Essentially, there are few ingredients. That is milk, sugar, cream, some stabilizers, some emulsifiers, like can be guar gum, carob seeds, and soy lecithin. So all together, the mix will reach, let's say, a balance between all the ingredients that give you the texture that you can try in our display. So at the end of all the process, you will not find any piece of ice on the ice cream. The ice cream will be creamy. The texture will be soft and nice.
Exactly. And the three solids, sugar and fat.
Yeah, in a base like this, that's a white base that we do with our pasteurizer. We mainly have to respect three values, that is solids, fats and sugars. Sugars is all saccharose, dextrose, maltodextrin. They are important because they have different powerful points. Mainly when we speak about sugar, we speak about anti-freezing and sweetener. So in the case of saccharose, the classic white sugar, we have 100% sweetener and 100% anti-freezing point. Because we need the sugar because we need to go against the water freezing. At the end of all the process, when we have the display, the ice cream is still a semi-solid. It means that a part of the water is still liquid, and we need to keep it in the perfect balance with the sugar. That way, the product will be sweet, but not too much, and it will be creamy, not hard, not iced. One more. So that we will speak about later in the afternoon. We have another GPS of 3. We have a pasteurizer that will cook the product. We cook our base, eliminating the bacteria inside. From the pasteurizer, we pass to the batch freezer. That's what we're gonna do now. So our base is ready to go. That's a milk base. So the flavor we do at the moment is just milk, with no other flavors like pistachio, hazelnut, strawberries, or whatever is the flavor. So we can start. So in this moment, the machine works. There is a refrigeration liquid inside the machine. The machine has a mixer inside that will help all our base to go on all the wall of the cylinder inside. The wall is refrigerated at -25, -26 degrees. So what happens when the mix touch the wall will become hard ice. Let's say it's not gelato, but it's become ice. What does the mixer? The mixer has some scrapers, like knives, that will scrape off all the iced product and will mix it again with the still liquid product. Also, while mixing, the machine will incubate air. The air is really important because the air helps as well to give you the creaminess we are looking for. In the Italian gelato, the overrun, that is the amount of air that is in the product, is around 30-35%, while in the ice cream, so in the industrial ice cream that we can find in Woolworths, Coles, and all the company supermarkets, it can reach also 200%. The machine is much bigger, of course. The main difference, the machine will pump the air in the product, so will be the machine deciding how much air you can put. And you manually, you actually can decide if you want to put 0 air, 100%, 200%, 300%. What I want to say. Yeah, the big difference between industrial ice cream and Italian gelato is, first of all, the Italian gelato is an artisanal product, so you actually do yourself everything. The machine is an artisanal machine that gives you a maximum of 35% overrun. That is what Italian gelato is looking for. The percentage that I told you before about fats, sugars, and solids, the important number is the fats, because in the Italian gelato we have a range, the range of fats is between 4 and 8%, usually is around 5-6% on average. In the ice cream we can reach up to 25% fats. That is why in the industrial gelato they need the air, because at the end of the day in this business you sell air. That's important. Well, not important, but it's important. So the industrial gelato, the industrial ice cream, take the air more than the Italian ice cream. Then the ingredients, we have Rubiconi. Andrea is from Italy, is our chef from Italy, from Rubiconi. All the ingredients are made in Italy. We don't use usually any hydrogenated fats. We only use non-hydrogenated fats that are from the point of view of the digestion, they're really, your body will digest them straight away, because well, that's pretty technical, but the temperature the non-hydrogenated fat need to be melted is around 20-28 degrees, while a non-hydrogenated fat is 38-40 degrees. Your body temperature is around 36, so the non-hydrogenated fats will go in your stomach, and the stomach will take a lot to melt it down. That's why after an ice cream you feel a little bit sick, not sick but full and heavy. The machine, while it's working, will give you a number here. This number is related to the temperature and the thickness of the product. While the product will reach the perfect thickness that you are looking for, the machine with a beep will tell you, I'm ready to go, you can take me out. You can come nearer and see while the ice cream is extracted. So as you can see, come this way. As you can see already, when the ice cream is coming out, there is a little design that is all about the operator that move the spatula in the right way to give the chance to have a perfect design and attractive visual. Because when you go to an ice cream shop or a gelato shop, the first thing is your eye. Your eye will see what you sell and will attract the people. Actually, this flavor is a mixed flavor in Italian called fior di latte. It's pretty famous in Italy. It's the cheapest way. It's just milk, sugar, and some emulsifiers and stabilizer that are classic to be in an ice cream. And that's the results. Now we blast it. The blast freezer is a machine that will reach minus 40 degrees. What we need to do is create, if there is two ways. One is we do the ice cream, we extract it, blast freezer, and straight away in the display. In this case, what we need to do, we keep the container for 10 minutes, 7-10 minutes in the blast freezer. We need to create a crust, kind of crust on the ice cream. This crust will protect all the heart of the ice cream from melting, because when the product is coming out, it's still a semi-solid, so there are still some, let's say, molecules of water that are still liquid. We need to block the process straight there in order to have the perfect creaminess. So we keep it here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then straight to the display. Okay. Yeah, we keep it here after the blast. After we blast the product, we can also do decoration. Like you can see, there are some ice cream with cherries. Some of the flavors. I have wild berries on top, chocolate. We have the new crunchy donut. Is the second from the right. That's a pink chocolate couverture with pieces of donut inside. One more.
Now we're going to make some molds for the next step.
Now we are going to show you another usage for the ice cream and gelato. What happened? A lot of time you have an ice cream shop, you finish your day, the ice cream is supposed to, after 3, 4, 6 days, depends from the kind of ice cream you do, you're supposed to throw it away. We find one of the solutions is but Silicon Art designed some molds. They're silicone molds. You can use them to cook, so they can stay in the oven till 260 degrees. You can use them to blast, so they can reach minus 60 degrees. What we do with a piping bag, we fill up these molds with the ice cream that remain in the container at the end of the day. In this case we have mini cones. In that case we have stick ice cream or ice cream on stick. So what we are doing is we fill it up, the mold, like this. This will be some mini cones. So once they're filled up, what we do, we have some mini cones, so there's waffle cones, very small. We put it in. It's really simple, really fast. This way you don't throw away anything. All the product you produce, you can sell. No wastage. What the good thing of using molds is, once the mold is done, you can actually close in a bag, like can be I don't know, any ice cream you can find around. You have an upright freezer display, like the Techna here. The important thing, you need to keep the product at minus 20, minus 25 degrees. This way you can keep the product there for up to 3 months. Because the temperature is so low that all the bacteria cannot grow up. As you can see, it's very simple and fast. And at the end of the day, it's also funny because once we have blasted this, so the ice cream will be rock hard. This one takes a little bit more in the blast freezer. We need to keep in the blast freezer for 30-40 minutes probably, because we need the product to be really, really, really hard. Otherwise, I'm not gonna take it out. So once this is done, Rubicone has sorry my English, as you probably understand I'm Italian. So they studied dipping chocolates. So we have 3, 6, 7 different kind of chocolates you can play with. In this case, this one is a dark chocolate. This one is a milk chocolate where we add some grounded hazelnuts. Then we have a lemon, strawberry, pistachio, hazelnut, lemon, hazelnut, strawberry, sorry I forget, milk chocolate, white chocolate and pistachio, and the dark chocolate, so there's 7. Once we finish, what we do, we take it out the ice cream from the mold, just pop it out. You dip in the chocolate, 2 minutes, and it's ready to go. At 1 o'clock, we will have another demonstration about the silicone art. We will go more deeply in everything. This one is a white base we prepared 1 hour ago. We leave it in the batch freezer. So it's really simple. Just push it out. Raise the stick, take it out, dip in the chocolate. I dip a bit too much. As you can see, little by little the chocolate is becoming hard. What you can do as well, on a tray, you can put the stick and blast it for a couple of minutes, so the chocolate will be really hard. And then it's ready to go, ready to be sold. It's really attractive. What you spend, the cost of one stick will be probably 20 cents with a stick, with the bag. You can sell it easily for $2.50, $3. And this is really famous. There is a company in Singapore, they sell only sticks.